Alright, so you already see where it is from the title. I did my Premier League prediction before the season started, and now with 9 games left for some teams, 10 games left for some teams, we're at the end. We're coming to the end of it. Most of the season's behind us. So this is how I'm thinking the table's gonna end. From the first one, I got a few things right, and obviously I got a few things wrong as well. One thing I know I remember saying is Man United to be third. I think Man United, even though fourth right now, could probably get that third place anyway. And I said Liverpool second, which is wrong. Absolutely wrong. I did say Southampton would get relegated. Fulham and Bournemouth, I think it was. And Fulham aren't. Southampton and Bournemouth both in with a good chance. So start, 20th and 19th. I'm keeping it exactly in that order. Southampton, horrible season. It's one of those things. It was kind of coming because they've kind of been knocking on it for a few years. They still could escape though with a few good results, and they're capable of it because they've had moments. But they've even gotten some good results recently as well. I don't see them getting out of it though. So 20th for them. Bournemouth 19th as well. They're obviously right now doing a bit better than Southampton. They're in that big mix of Everton, West Ham and stuff of who's going to take these places. And if I'm going for a team to be at the bottom of those, it has to be Bournemouth. You have Everton doing bad, but they've never not been in the Premier League. I don't think they're going down, even though it's possible, because they're in a bad position. They're in a very good position to go down. If they don't get it together in the last games, they definitely might be looking at relegation. West Ham as well, they've been relegated in... I even remember them getting relegated before. But I don't think they'll go down though. Even though, one thing I would like to say is, I said that I don't think West Ham is going to do that good this season. Because they had like, 2 or 3 seasons of doing really good. Getting like European places and stuff. I didn't see it happening for much longer. I probably said it last season as well, and they actually did it again. But it's caught up, and they're in that bad spot. Do I think they'll go down though? Because now I have to see who I think's gonna be 18th. So one of these: West Ham, Wolves, Leeds. Technically even Crystal Palace, even though I don't think so. You could say Chelsea, because they haven't got 40 points. But obviously, yeah, from 12th, Leicester as well. Leicester's 19th. I forgot about that team. I said that I'm pretty sure I said Leicester probably like 15th or 16th. But they're looking like it might get worse for them. They could definitely go down. But take that final spot. There's Leicester who could go down. But I'm going to have to go with something that I didn't think would happen at the beginning of the season. This is the first bit of me going really against something that I said I thought they would do good, but where's this half a battle? I know there's so many big names like West Ham. I get Leicester, because Leicester actually won the Premier League in 2016. And they were doing okay. They won the FA Cup as well not long ago. We're getting places in Europe, like just about last day, missing out on Champions League and stuff. So they're a big name. Leicester, Everton, West Ham, even Wolves. Big teams, big name teams in the league. Who could go down. And it's one of those things, I think a lot of people would want to see a team like that go down. because it's something that you don't expect going into it. But I'm thinking Nottingham Forest are going straight back down. I don't know. I feel like they're going to go straight back down. Could they go up after? I don't know. But with this relegation battles, I think except from saying Southampton, everyone else, it's a debate on why you think they would go down. Because I think most people right now are thinking Leicester. I can understand. Because they not been so good. So here in 17th it is, I'm going to say Leicester. I think they'll just about survive. Just about. Maybe even, I don't know, 1 point they might survive. I don't think they're going to do it by far at all. I think it's going to be tight. But I think they will somehow pull it off though. I think they'll pull it off because now they're 19th. So for them to survive, they're pulling something off. They have to get some type of good result at some point. I think they will do it. But I think still for the rest of the season, they're going to be losing almost every game though, just about survive. So 16th right now, it's Everton that's there. And I'm going to say the team that I think's actually going to finish there will be West Ham. And I think it's just an easy one. It makes the most sense. West Ham could even get relegated. Well, obviously all these teams get relegated at this point because their points are so close, but West Ham, oh man, it doesn't look good for them. It doesn't look good for them because I saw their match against Newcastle, they lost 5-1. They had some good moments, so but I think maybe the score was kind of unfair score. I went because they actually had some good periods of the game, but they lost 5-1 and stuff. The results keep on getting worse, but I'll still go 16th. I think this is a round where I put them in the first one anyway. I think they will survive, but it's gonna be tough for them to do it, and like all these teams, they're gonna have to drag something out that they haven't really dragged out this season to do it. I don't know how. From what I've seen from them recently, I don't know how they will do it, but I think they can hold it though. I think they'll hold it. So then 15th, obviously 15th. It is West Ham at the moment. So 15th, of course. Well, it's not of course because, like I said, all the teams are so close. You know what? I'm actually going to have a look at the table. Yeah, West Ham's 15th. 15th, I'm going to go for Wolves. Wolves. Where are they though? Wolves already there. They're already there. So, yeah, 15th, going for Wolves. What is there really to say about them? They've just been lurking in the area, but I don't think they'll go down though. And like all the other teams, they haven't really been having the best season, but there's not really, I don't really have much to say about them. I really don't have much to say about them, so that's it. That's what I have. I think they'll finish 15th. And then 14th, higher places, but it's still evolving those teams that could all go down. This is a bit, I'm pretty sure I'll get these places very wrong. I'm pretty sure I'll get them very wrong. So, there they are. Everton, so I'm going to go for at 14th. I think they'll be able to put something together. They're a big team. I don't know. I feel like at the end of the season, they'll do something. I think they'll do something. I think they'll get a few wins. And yeah, I think on points, the table's probably still going to end close. I don't think it'll be that comfortable even with them getting 14th. But I think they will survive though. And obviously 14th is a good few places to survive from. It's usually a mid-table, but this season, 14th, it's not a comfortable mid-table at all. It's not. But I think they'll get it though. I think they'll get 14th. So, 13th, this place, I think is the second one after Southampton that I've just come up with the exact same team. Where are they? Leeds United, same team. 13th. That's where they are. And for me, I'll be very surprised if they go down. Most of the teams, I wouldn't be that surprised with almost all of them if they go down this spell. But I'll be pretty surprised if they go down. Because even though, yeah, on the points, they're basically the same as these other teams. I think their teams are okay. I think they'll probably get a few wins. So I think 13th, it's about right. But damn that goals, I don't really have much to say about Leeds. Really, I don't. So 12th place, we got, who is it? Current 12th. Let me look at that actually. No, this one, you know, bit different, a little bit different. I'm going to say 12th will be, where is this team? Fulham. Had a solid season, but I think with what I've seen from all these teams around them, they've dropped a bit because you've had like Brentford, Aston Villa, all like hitting some form, and Brighton as well. Overall, still good season for them. I think they're going to be pretty far away from Leeds. Will probably be 13th. I think there will be a big gap between them and the other teams. But I think they will drop a bit. That's what I can say about it. But they've had a very good season though, even if they do fair share, because I thought they will definitely go numb. I'm pretty sure most other people did as well, because they usually get relegated straight away, but been proven wrong by them. They done good. So it's pretty obvious who goes here at 11th, where we currently, it's actually Chelsea. I think that place is going to be Crystal Palace's at the end though. Last minute goal in the last game. And I think they're gonna go on I think they're gonna go on a good run with Roy Hodgson. That 11th could even turn to 10th. I think they're gonna end the season really well. I think they're gonna get a big gap on those other teams. They're gonna keep on pushing. I think they're gonna have a nice end. And if they go at that next season, you might have to watch out for them for getting like a 7th or something. I don't know. But that's something for a long time away though. Still for this, I say Crystal Palace 11th. Club I like. Hopefully get that decent place. Nice mid-table finish. So now top 10. The top 10. And at 10th, I'm saying I'm not going to say Chelsea. I'm actually not going to say Chelsea. Brentford, another team that's had a nice season. I think I said Brentford would do decently. I don't know how I said they'll do, but I don't think I had them for like a bad season or anything. But yeah, Brentford, they've done good. They got a lot of good results this season. Especially like, I guess, Ivan Toney. He's had a memorable season in the league. And I think they're going to be getting a few other good results until the end. Obviously, a 1-0 loss today, but that doesn't really matter though. So 1-0 loss against Man United at Old Trafford. So I don't really think that matters to them. I think they're just going to get a nice 10th place, which will be a good finish for them if they get it. Which I'm pretty sure they would get that type of finish. Yeah, Brentford, another one of those teams. Basically, everyone from Fulham, well done for the season, except from obviously at Chelsea, because Chelsea, and not Chelsea, but Brentford, Crystal Palace, Fulham, all right. Even though I guess Crystal Palace is what you expect for them, though, because they've been in Premier League for a long time doing it. So that's 10th. 9th place. 9th place now, where Brentford is at the moment. 9th. All I'm gonna say is the teams. It could be, I guess, Brighton, Aston Villa. Yeah, Brighton, Aston Villa, Liverpool, and Chelsea are like those teams left for those places, I think. And for 9th, I'm very unsure about this. I'm unsure. But you know what? It's a weird one, but I'm going to say Aston Villa. But it's one of those things. It kind of is it's a weird one for me because they're doing so good. And I've been saying it for almost the whole season. They've gone under the radar. Like since they got Emery, they've won basically every game. But I don't know though. At some point, maybe they might lose a few. I don't know. But I'm gonna say 9th, even though they've had such a good season though. Aston Villa. Next season, it's another team. I think they'll probably miss Europe, even though they're like 7th now. So if they stay where they are, they're gonna be in Europe at some level. Europa Conference or Europa League. But I think that's something for next season. I think next season, Aston Villa is a team to watch though, even more. I think next season, if they stay on this stuff, they could be getting top 4. Or they could just be 15th. Either thing happen. That's what the thing about these types of teams. It's weird. They could get Europa League top 4, or they could finish 15th, or almost get relegated. It's a weird one with them. But yeah, they've had a good season though. I think they're going in a good place. So top 8. 8th, I'm going to go for Chelsea's a weird one, because 8th I'm going for Chelsea though. I'm not. There's no way. I can't put Chelsea higher than eighth. I can't do it. I can't do it because they've been horrible this season. After they've been horrible. This team has been a funny team. They're still in the Champions League though. That's one. That's a good thing I can say about them. They're still in the Champions League, even though I don't see them winning it. But it would be a Chelsea thing to do to have a season as bad as this in the league and somehow win the Champions League or something. I don't think it's happening. I think they've been, well, not even I think, everyone knows they've been horrible. At the moment, they're actually 11th place. So I think me saying they'll finish 8th, I'm probably being a bit kind to them because they've got some pretty good players. Like they have Felix, especially till the end of the season, even though I don't know how they're going to be scoring enough goals to get 8th in the end. I think they'll get it though. They're a decent team. They got like players back from injury and stuff as well. Even though the few times I've seen them play, like I saw them in the Liverpool game, from that I don't know how that team's gonna score goals. I don't exactly understand how they're gonna do that, but I'm gonna say 8th. But the thing I'll say about them is, even though they've had a horrible season, 8th I think is the highest they'll get. I think they'll probably be lower than 8th. But I'll say 8th though. I'll say 8th. I'll give them that. I think next season, I'm saying it's weird because I'm saying that about, so I feel like I'm saying that about so many teams, but I think next season, because they spend so much money as well, spent 600 million, and they still look just as bad as they looked before they spent it, or even worse. But even then, though, they got Nkunku to go in, probably gonna make some other signings, other expensive signings or something. I don't know who it's gonna be. But I think next season, easily now Aston Villa get into the top 4. No, I don't think so. I think of it properly. Because next season, I think Chelsea's going to be back there. I think Chelsea is going to be back next season. They're going to be a bit of a problem, I think. But for this season, they're not an issue. I don't think they're getting even Europa Conference League. I don't think they're an issue this season. Well, of course, they're not. They're 11th at the moment. So, yeah. Anyway, but like I said though, I said all that about them. I still think next season, because I'm honest, I think next season they're gonna be a team. They're gonna be the team to watch next season because I think the improvement is gonna be really quick. And they might be close to the title. I think title race is what they're going to be doing after this, because this is the thing they do. They usually have a really bad season, and then after their really bad season, they do something crazy the next season. And I think I see it repeating. But for this season, I don't think it's going well. Anyway, because it's mainly about this season. So that's 8th, 7th into the top 7. Europa Conference League is 7th place. And Europa Conference League, I think we're going to see Brighton make Europe. A pretty good side it would be, wouldn't it? Obviously, I don't support Brighton. I've never had anything to do with Brighton. But it would be something good to see though. See Brighton like in a European competition. I'd rather it be the Europa League because obviously it's a bigger competition. And the Europa Conference is, I don't know. Let's say they manage to win it. If they manage to win it, then biggest day in the club's history. But they just go and just participate. I don't know. But still, though, for Brighton to be going to Europe, and I think almost definitely they're going Europe. Maybe Europa League, maybe Europa Conference. But for them, I'm saying Europa Conference. So, and sixth, I think this is the easiest one. I think it gets harder after this. Liverpool sixth. How did they go from that last season just about not winning the league on the last day to this? Even for them, I could swap them and Brighton. I don't know. I could swap those two, Brighton and Liverpool. I could swap them. I don't know. Liverpool, I have a feeling they could finish seventh. It'll be very nice if they do finish seventh, because the jokes, if they finish seventh, would be greater than if they even finish eighth. It would be amazing. Liverpool, they could be talking about a 7-up from seventh place, you know, because they're not getting Champions League. That's one thing. They're not getting top four. They're not getting top four. So they could have their 7-up. Well, they're either seventh or sixth. I don't know what one it's going to be. That's where they can enjoy it. That's where they can enjoy it. But yeah, sixth, I think if they put a really good run together, could get it. I don't think it's going to happen. But 10 games or 9 games, I don't know how many they have left. It's possible if like someone slips up a lot. I don't think it's happening though. I'm still saying sixth. But fifth place, I'm going for difficult. Man United, Newcastle, and Spurs. Newcastle won 5-1. They had the 2-1 win weekend as well. Tottenham, I don't know what is going on there, but somehow they're still in this conversation because they got like most similar points to fifth right now. But fifth, I don't know, man. Because Newcastle, I still don't know. The last 2 games, unbelievable team. But all the way until the end, will they be able to do it? Man United, well, had that unbelievable run. Lost that game against Newcastle. Obviously had that embarrassment against Liverpool and stuff. Win today/yesterday. Each team, if I'm 100% honest, there's an argument for every team here to finish anywhere, except for Tottenham to finish third, I think. Tottenham finishing third isn't happening, but for any team to not get top 4, there's an argument, really. It's possible for any of the teams. Because I'm not going to say, because it's Man United, it's guaranteed, because it's obviously not. It's not. But fifth, don't want to keep it too long. So fifth, I'm going to say, I was thinking Spurs would get fourth before. Do I stick to that? No. I'm going to say Spurs fifth. This one could go anyway though, except from their finishing third. But they could get fourth. But I'm still landing them there. I'm still putting them there. So Spurs fifth, because I don't know what's going on with that team. And like I said, I don't understand how they even are how they even fifth, and like so close to the top 4. They were fourth on Tuesday, and on most of Wednesday, fourth. How? I don't I don't know how they are where they are. Seeing how the season's been for them, it's weird. They actually have a sacked manager and they're there. Obviously, they're not going to win anything, but wow. Yeah, but yeah. I think of it properly. It's not even a difficult one though. Tottenham being outside the top four makes the most sense. But yeah, fifth is where I think they'll be, and I think they're gonna have a difficult end. Some bad results, funny moments, and then fourth. I know they're third now. They're on 5-1. 1-2-0 against Man United. Put them fourth though. A lot of games left. And yeah, maybe they will actually be able to get everyone together like from the last few games. They look pretty decent. I don't know if I'm fully like convinced of them being able to put like top four form in for until the end. But last year's results speaks for itself, and Tottenham, with that being the other team, it gives them a good chance. With that being the team going for the other place, because Man United and Newcastle, both teams could get top four, but and Tottenham, all three can't. And Tottenham, with how they've been, it's a team you'd like to be up against to get a place, I think. So third, obviously Man United, because we already know the whole title thing. Yeah, we already know it has to be one of these two. And Arsenal have such a big lead on the league, it's unbelievable. With not long left, they're top. They are top. They look every game. They look better. I'll be honest. They look better every game. I see them. It's not the best thing to see, man. They look better every single game. Every game, Saka scoring. I don't know, man. I don't know how it's even happened, but they look like the best team in the league, Arsenal. But I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna have to say it. I still think at this point that there's a good chance they won't win it. Obviously, them winning it at this point, it's the point of like, surely they must end up winning the league in the end. Because they got a big gap on them. Big gap. But I still think to this point that I think Man City's gonna do it. But I'm gonna say this though. Out of the two, no matter who wins it, I think it's going down to the very last game. Because Arsenal's not gonna run away with it if they win it. Which they definitely might. They definitely might do it. But if they do, last two games, it's going to be decided. I've said it here. It's going all the way down to the wire. They're not going to win it with like 5 games to go and have that C on them. Or 5 for like 3 games to go. Because the way it's going, it's possible. But I don't think it will happen. But obviously, yeah. And Man City, their thing of catching up with teams, they've done it so much. They've done it so much in the recent years, obviously, that even at this point, I can't fully count them out. But obviously, Arsenal, as it is, still has the best chance of winning it, though. They still do. And if they win it, what can I say? What can I really say? Nothing. Because they won it if they do. There's nothing I can say. Except from, what a season. Because they've been unbelievable. But yeah. Another thing I'm going to have to throw out there as well is Man United. That third place could potentially come with, I'm going to have to say it, I have to remind people again. Europa League semi-final, basically. Already beat Barcelona in it. FA Cup, Wembley semi-final. Yeah. If Man United wins one of these, both of these trophies, that's 3 cups. That's 3 trophies in one season. And if they get 3rd place as well, decent league finish, 3 trophies or 2 trophies, whatever one, this season, for first season of a manager as well. What matter? Can someone name me someone that would have had the biggest success in that in their first season? You could wait all day. Because there isn't one. There is not. So if in this first season he wins 3, all 3 of them, gets top 4, even wins 2 of them, because obviously he's got 1 of them already, and gets that 3rd place or whatever. What a first season for Ten Hag, if it happens. What a first season. But yeah, with that, I'm excited to see what happens with it. Can those 3 trophies be won? Hopefully. Because if they get one, I'll be happy at the end of the season. No matter who wins the title, I'll be happy with those 3 trophies going into next season. Because I know, especially if you get those new owners, that title charge is coming. It's coming again. Champions League, it's time. It will be time to have a real go at it for the first time in years. Because Man United has not. But yeah, one of these 2 takes it. Obviously, the favourites do it at this point is Arsenal, because they're far ahead of them, and they just don't stop winning. And what else could I say? Bottom 3, Southampton, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest. So I think it's going down. Top 4, Man City, Arsenal, Man United, Newcastle. And then 5th and 6th, Spurs, Liverpool, and Brighton. A European place. Chelsea just being 8th. And then these teams, all of them just a good season. I don't know what to really say. And with the other teams, there's nothing to really say about them because they're in the middle. But yeah, that's how I think it'll end. And come on, there's no way I could get that much wrong with there being such a short amount of time left. And so much of it has already happened, so I think I should get it this one should be very accurate. But because there's so much to still play for, a lot of it probably won't be. But we'll see. And really won't. Because when it ends, we'll see how accurate I was.